guys, it's Stella Wilde. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for July 2018 for Gemini. Okay, I'm going to be using the Sonia Choquette Oracle card deck. It's either Trust Your Vibes or Good Vibes or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of the deck, and the cat's knocked the box off and now I can't find it. The cat's knocked it off my desk. I don't know. So anyway, I've had these cards for quite a while and I find that they are very, very accurate. So Gemini, how are you? You just had a birthday. How was your birthday? Anything exciting happen? Let's see what is going on for you. Gemini, voluptuous, vivacious, effervescent. Gemini. So this is for July 2018. We have a big eclipse coming. If you have Gemini rising, that eclipse is going to be in your second house of self-esteem and money. Fresh start is coming for you in those areas. So let's see what we got going on here. Gemini. Okay. Suffering. I don't know if I like that. Well, what can you do? The cards don't lie. So there is some area in your life in which you are experiencing suffering. Now, this can be physical suffering. This card does mean that. It can be physical suffering. So your health could be not up to snuff, not up to par where you would like it to be. However, I would also like to point out, because that's how I am, that this could also be a third-party situation, as we like to say in the tarot world. A third-party situation, because look, and I'm going to get closer to the camera to emphasize this. You have one figure, and another figure, right? So you have a triangulated situation. You have a third party where, somebody is suffering and getting hurt because of a betrayal, quite possibly a betrayal. So, and then you're probably saying, well, but Stella, what's this little figure in the middle, right? What do you think that could be? I personally think it's your higher self, because look, it's attached to you. I'm taking this as you here, down here, lovely Gemini. I'm sorry, but I'm taking this as you. Of course, you could be one of these other creatures here in the card as well. Gemini, the twins, right? This could be you. But I'm feeling like it's more you down here. And this is your higher self. And it's asking you, Gemini, like, what are you doing? Like, how is this suffering serving you? Like, do you get a kick out of it somehow? I mean, I don't know, I hope not. I hope you don't like to get a kick out of suffering. So let's see what else is going on with these cards. But this figure, right, in these cards, it's very sad. Like, this figure is hunched over. They're trying to protect themselves. They're dimming their light. The psychic pain is radiating out from their auric field. This is some sort of situation here, Gemini, that is causing you great pain. And like I said, it can also be physical pain, as well as mental, emotional suffering, pain as well. Now, this card is under, I know I should have mentioned this before, but is under the divine teachers. You can see that it says that on there. Of course, it's backwards for y'all, but divine teachers. Okay, so of course, nothing ever changes unless there's some pain, to quote Tears for Fears, one of my favorite groups, right? Nothing ever changes unless there's some pain. And it could be that this suffering is the divine teacher teaching you that, at what point does it have to get so bad that you finally are like, all right, yeah, it's got to change. I got to change it. Like, it cannot continue like this. Okay, it can't. Gemini. You're suffering. You're in pain. Got to change. All right, let's see. Okay. This card also came up for Aries. So, leadership. Who is going to step up and lead you toward the light and out of this situation? Is it going to be you? Or are you going to give your power away and expect that, somebody else is going to lead you by the hand and do it? I think that this card is about the journey that you're on to get out of this suffering, to learn these lessons. Because as I said for Aries, this could be like a mentor that you follow. Somebody else is holding the light. But I feel in this instance, because of the suffering card, I feel like this is the stages of your personal growth that is going to happen. But you yourself, because of this, whatever this situation is, and because there's probably a third party, this is teaching. And look, there's 3 people in this as well, right? This further emphasizes and ties into this card. This is really telling you and teaching you that you're going to have to be the one who pulls yourself up and out of this situation. So you've got to stand up. So notice here, you're like crouched down and in the pain, in the psychic pain and suffering. You've got to stand up and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make your way up the ladder one rung at a time out of this suffering. And Spirit is here to help you with that. You're going to have to be your own light. I said light, right? Light. You're going to have to be your own light and lead yourself up and out of this and be a leader in your own life and not rely on somebody else to get you out of this emotional funk. And you can't run away from it. I'm sorry, like, every sign has its thing. I'm not dogging on Gemini. I love Gemini. I have a lot of Geminis in my life, but Gemini likes to kind of, go a little airy-fairy and try to deny and run away and intellectualize, right? With this, you got to face it. You've got to face the emotional stuff that has, the third-party stuff that has caused this suffering, and you have to slowly transform and change yourself and stand up and get yourself up and out of this and be your own light out of it. Because those other 2 people in that third party, well, you may not even know who one of them is. You may not know who the other one is. I mean, you might, but they are not going to help you. Sorry, but they're not. And I think you know that. They're not going to help you. You've got to do this yourself. You've got to be the leader in your emotional life and not rely on these other 2. Or the situation. Oh, yeah, the situation will change. Oh, it's not that bad. Da, da, da. Meanwhile, you're suffering. Okay, Gemini. July 2018. What else do we need to know? We're pulling one more. Let's see. Gemini. I don't know. I'm not feeling it yet. It's like funny. Like you can really feel it. I can feel it. I haven't felt it yet. All right. No. Hold on. All right. Okay. Judgment. So, Aries got this too. Gosh, it's so interesting. These cards are coming up. You have to take, or it would be prudent for you to take a really good look at how your internal critic keeps you trapped in the suffering. And look, we have 3 people again in this card, look, we have these two, and then we have, I like to call this the the big internal critic, the voice that always says, oh, you're no good, you're not, you stink, you're horrible, blah. Okay. But look, like there's three people in every single card that Gemini got. Hello, are three people. Okay, so Gemini, you're definitely dealing with a triangulated situation. One person, I don't think it's you because you got the suffering card. One person is playing, two people off against each other. And you've got to be the one to lead yourself out of it. And you've got to examine how you keep yourself stuck in it by thinking you don't deserve to get out of it. That somehow your internal critic thinks, no, it's not that bad, or, oh, I'll never find anybody else, or, oh, all those, like, the fear-based stuff. And so, you just keep yourself, you beat yourself up, you berate yourself, you keep yourself stuck in that situation thinking that you don't deserve something better. You have got to examine with a magnifying glass the real motivations of these people, because I do feel like I keep getting this feeling that you're in denial. You really are in denial. There is a denial card. It didn't come up, but that at some level you're in denial about how much this situation is making you suffer. And you've got to be the one to pull yourself up and out of it. And part of doing that is going to be to take a really close look at everybody's role in it and get honest and real about what these people are all about and what you're all about, how you've been settling for this. And I'm not trying to place blame on you. No. But, you deserve so much better. And you have been judging yourself harshly that somehow you don't deserve better. And I'm here to tell you that you do. So I hope this helps. I hope in July, things are wonderful for you, and that you can get what you truly, truly deserve, because you deserve better than this suffering. So yes, I hope this helped, and I'm available for personal readings if that's something that resonates with you. And remember, this was a general reading, so if you need a more specific look at your situation, check out my website and book a reading with me. You can book right on my website. I use all sorts of cards. I use oracle cards. I use tarot, Rider-Waite, the Rider-Waite tarot cards. All sorts of stuff. I tune in with spirit and see what I'm called to use for you. So Gemini, I hope you have a great July 2018, and I will speak with you soon. Take care.